Hello everyone. In this episode of the behind the scenes documentary, I'm going to talk about live broadcasts. Let's say this is England, New Zealand as an example. I would have to edit the scores every single delivery to show you exactly what is happening. So I'd have to go and it's zip when I say he runs in and bowls while I'm watching. So he runs in and bowls and he hits a run through mid wicket, let's say. I have to change it to 0 for 1. Then I have to go 0 for 2 and then there's a wicket, 1 for 2. It's not the only thing. I have to have the fear of the stream crashing, which has happened before in the past. It makes me feel guilty around my viewers when things like that happen. There are a few things you can do using multiple devices. Watch the footage and the thing on the same device because you don't want to tighten up the internet too much. See the audio output capture which I need to turn on. And how loud do I want my guest commentators to speak? As to myself, I want them to be about here, to be honest. They're about the same. So they sort of, because Zoom tends to be louder than the actual microphone that I'm recording with, sort of what the software looks like. So I've caught up with Will to ask you all about what it's like working behind the scenes of these streams. There's a lot of time we have to give up for these streams. What does it feel like to talk behind the computer to this audience? And honestly, technology-wise, it's quite challenging, isn't it?
Yeah, it is quite challenging, to be honest. Obviously, we have to work on graphics, thumbnails, scheduling streams, trying to get viewers to join, organising meetings, and, all the things that you wouldn't even think about, really. Working with, Analog TV, the cricket badges, it really helps us out. It helps each other out working as a team, and I think it's fantastic.
Do you think the audience, when they're not interacting and you're just sitting there, it's a lot less entertaining, but also having extra commentators from the other side of the world? Does it feel like you're sort of caught in your own bubble? And, are we going to do it for our own channels? Are we going to do a little bit of self-independence?
We all have different channels and we all create our own video. It is always good to, especially long live streams to help each other out. Because, especially if you're doing a test match, a 7-hour live stream, or even like a 4-hour live stream, it is very hard, makes you quite tired. And advert breaks, commentary roles and commentary shifts, it does help us out, and working as a team is always fantastic.
What's interesting is when one account may have an ad break, we need to communicate with each other off air and mute our microphones for 10-15 seconds or use a Zoom chat or something to communicate this is when the ad break is. Okay, are we going to do the same ad break? Are you going to be able to take an ad break? Because obviously when you're new to streaming, it's a lot harder to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
That means that there's a different stream, and what are we going to do for that audience during that 30-second ad break if your channel's not doing an ad? There's all these logistics.
Ad breaks are important, I feel, to, communicate to your co-commentators in a way off air and communicate about what you're going to talk about next, commentary roles and breaks and stuff like that. So, yeah, definitely.
What is in your setup?
Yeah, so for live streams, obviously I have a computer with a plugged in microphone and obviously my shirts in the background. And usually I'll be watching the game on my Chromebook or my iPad. And then obviously I have my phone to keep up with a live chat. And yeah, it's a desk full of devices.
I usually just have my computer to watch the game and have Discord running through, hopefully, or Google Meetings.
Yeah.
We've used Zoom. Zoom's not very good, though, no offense to them. There's only like 40-minute limit. iPad for Foxtel or whatever, or Cricket Network, whatever's showing the game. Sky Sports for you guys. And my phone, YouTube, to watch the live streams. That's my setup. What has been the biggest challenge and what has been the easiest thing about working on this channel?
A hard challenge would be obviously time zones, because we're very limited, especially when we're both at school. We're very limited on how we can work together, because obviously when you're free on a night when you're not at school, I would be at school, and it's quite complicated really, but I've been in lockdown for a bit, so we have had chance to do a bit of that. It's very difficult with the time zones. Yeah, I mean, the communicating with people around the world, sometimes we have you from Australia, and then we have that West Indian guy who is always
Tyra
great
Lorde.
to talk to.
What a legend.
Yeah, legend. And, other people like that Connor Coco guy from Australia, AA Cricket, who helped us last summer from India. It's great to speak to cricket fans who all share similar interests from all around the world.
Yeah, it's great to hear their stories, and, you're sitting behind a screen. It's kind of a nerve-wracking because when you're sitting there on your own, you're thinking it's 1:30 in the morning and it's like I'm here streaming. And, it's sometimes better when others are commentating with you, I must say that. So thank you for having you on this documentary.
Yep, no problem.
It's been a great part of the channel. Like, I feel like collaboration has probably brought the channel closer to 500 subs. And, it's been an honor because of the commitment as well. I thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments down below. And share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.